Everybody please put your hands together and welcome Warwick Davis and Team Eugenius. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, come on. There should be space for everybody. Oh, I didn't realize we had the hero himself.
We have Tough Man himself.
That's it. There's a seat here if anybody wants it. I'm happy to perch myself on the floor.
That's it.
There you are. Right.
Here we are. Thank you very much indeed for having us. Yeah. Welcome, everyone. Hello. Hello over there. Woo!
Nice bit of funky music as well as we make our way out.
That was a little bit from the show there. Go Eugenius.
So, Eugenius, you're producing.
Yes.
What exactly is Eugenius all about?
What is it? Well, I'm not the best person to answer that. I mean, I know a lot about the show, obviously, but Chris and Ben here, they wrote the show. So I think it's a good idea to talk about the genesis of the show and kind of a little synopsis about what it is, a story.
Yeah, so I'll get Ben to describe how we came about the idea for the show and where we came about the idea for the first show. Then I'll do a little synopsis.
I'll keep it very brief. We were in a pub in Clapham, and we'd had a fair few beers and thought it was a good idea to write a musical. So we went home, got on my piano, and came up with Tough Man, who's sitting here, and then we've paid him a lot of money to wear the costume for us. So that's how the show started. Well done. Yes, round of applause for our own Tough Man. Yeah. That's how it started, and now Chris is going to tell you a little bit about it.
Yeah, so the show is a love letter, a nostalgia trip to the 80s, and the basic plot of the show is there's a character called Eugene, and it's set in the 80s in America, and this character Eugene, every night he goes to bed, he has these dreams of distant worlds and superheroes and villains and all those sort of things that we love here, and every morning he wakes up and he sketches them and turns them into a comic book, which looks remarkably like one of these. And just by chance, a film company in this musical called Power Max Pictures, based on numerous companies that we know, are making a movie, and they want a superhero movie. So he pitches the comic book to them, and they turn it into a movie. Just so happens, though, that the superheroes that he dreams about may not just be visions that he wants to write on the page. They may actually exist and may be, in the second half of the show, coming down to Earth to cause chaos on the set.
There you go. That was very well done, that. It's
I'm
hard
learning
show
how to
to
do it.
describe in a few words, but
Yeah.
you've done well there. So yeah, that's the basic kind of setup of our show. And recently, we managed to secure a venue, so now you good people can see it. We did a concert performance last year at the London Palladium, which was hugely successful, just for one night only. But now, come January the 22nd, we're going on at the other palace, the Victoria, for a run there. So that's very exciting. We can announce that today. You can get your tickets at eugeniusthemusical.com or through the Other Palace box office. As I said, it's a strictly limited run there, so make sure you get in there and get your tickets while you can. On the back of these comics, which everyone in here should get one by the end of this show here today, it's got a special discount code for you, exclusive to MCM Comic Con, so use that and get some money off your tickets. Incidentally, I should just say that Sean here, he's not just dressed up for today. Sean is playing our Tough Man and Gerhard in the show as well. He's a brilliant West End performer, as well as looking very nice in spandex. So good work, Sean. Thank you. I'm going to give you the mic a second so you can say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm playing Tough Man and Gerhard in the production over at the Other Palace. Really hope you guys can come along and see it. As Warwick just said there, we've got those discount codes on the back of the comic. So there's an extra incentive for you. So yeah, please come. The music in it is brilliant. And I've been in a few musicals over the years, and I'm so excited, and the buzz for this show is brilliant. So come along, please do.
And talking about the music, if you guys want to hear some of the tracks from Eugenius, it's on all sorts of mediums, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, whatever. So go and search for Eugenius the Musical, and you can hear some of the tracks.
Now, we talked about the comic here, which everyone's getting a copy of now. The art for this comic was done by a brilliant artist called Simon Williams, who took a brief here from Chris, and he's created the Tough Man comic, which we're going to see a copy of in a minute. And he also illustrated the first song, the kind of the story of Tough Man, is that right?
Yeah, so the opening song that we wrote after that night out is still the opening number in the show 4 years after we began the project. It's called Tough Man, and it's a love letter to Flash Gordon and those sort of things from the 80s. And he took that origin story that the song talks about and turned it into a comic. Now, Simon's work, he's worked an awful lot for Marvel. He's worked on Spider-Man. He's worked on Incredible Hulk. He did WWE's comics. He's done lots of things. And he was sort of bringing back the Death Head character, which has been used in various different comics as well, which is very popular now. So he's been working a lot.
Indeed, and it's great art, as you can see there. This comic is a limited edition, so it's a collector's item here at the show for you guys to keep, which aren't we generous? Yes, thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much for that. What else can we say about the show? Sean here is going to walk the floor a little bit after this, okay? Your challenge is to get a photo with Sean. If you put that on social media with the hashtag #GoEugenius, and you can tweet it with the username at EugeniusUK, you can have the chance to win a pair of tickets, okay? So get a picture with Sean. You'll be wandering around here afterwards. And who wouldn't want a picture with that, honestly? I mean, I had a selfie earlier. I'll be honest with you, it was basically a shot of me and his codpiece. But It's not one for social media, let's be honest. But there we go. Has anyone got any questions? Have you got any questions? You're the interviewer, and you haven't said
I know.
very
I'm
much.
just going to let you, you go with it. You know more than me.
Well, you can see, so we got some merch here as well. We're going to give some of this away in a minute. This, for those of you who don't know, is a cassette tape. They're very old-fashioned, right? And we put a few tracks from the show on this cassette tape. So if you still have a cassette player, you'll be able to listen to this in all its glorious kind of fuzzy muffledness. Okay, so some cassette tapes here. We've got some mugs, we've got some key rings. Of course, we've got the comics as well. So we'll make sure you good people get some of those at the end of the show.
Was I right in thinking Brian Blessed is in this in some
Yeah,
form
he is,
as well?
yes.
Yeah, Brian plays basically the great bearded one, as he standard likes to do. He's the voice of authority throughout the show. He sort of, when we do the origin story, he talks about the characters, he opens the show. And when we actually went to record some stuff with Warwick and Brian, I was really nervous about asking him to do, you know, sort of the Gordon's alive quote. Took 2 seconds and he was straight out with it. But we wanted him to do Eugene's alive. And I was like, I can't ask him, I'm really worried. And he did it within 2 seconds. He's like, do you want this? He's quite a character.
I mean, his voice in the show is fantastic. I mean, it couldn't be anyone else. I can't imagine it any other way.
No, exactly. I mean, it took a long while to record him because he's got so many amazing stories of his obviously amazing life that I think we probably did 5 minutes of recording and we sat there 3 hours listening to sort of anecdotes of all the sorts of crazy stuff he's got up to. But he really finishes the show off amazingly for us. So, and that's he comes on the concept album as well. So yeah.
I was just going to say, I believe that they've just announced that one of the people on our album, Sharon D. Clark, is going to be in the new series of Doctor Who as well.
Fantastic. Very good
Yeah.
indeed. That's good.
She's on
Nice
our
link.
album. She opens the show with the Tough Man song.
Fabulous. Of course, Dan's very quiet down the end here. Dan Buckley, everyone, who is a brilliant sort of musical theatre performer and also a bit of a geek yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I play Ferris in the show, so he's Eugene, who is the title character, the lead character, one of his best friends, who is an overconfident, fantastic, wildly untamed beast. Yeah, and he's a joy to play. Yeah, and
Well, you do a fantastic job, I must say.
Thanks.
We're delighted to get you on board
Thank you.
for the new cast.
And I'm modelling these.
He's looking
I got
very good with
500
the
of
comics.
these given to me. So.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for having us here.
Yeah.
As a reminder, January the 22nd, the Other Palace. Come see the show. It'll be a lot of fun. And it's one of those shows that you just leave the theatre feeling good.
Yeah.
That's what you create, a bit of feel-good theatre.
Yeah, and it's oh, that was very loud. Sorry, but I don't know if we mentioned, but a lot of the well, all of the music is very 80s inspired because we're all old enough to have that being our sort of nostalgic era for ourselves, and it's one of my favourite eras, not just for music but for film, popular culture, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, go and listen to the concept album, I think.
I would also say, just in terms of the content of the show, it is very much for you guys. I'm normally sitting where you are talking and asking questions to these guys, and I wanted a show that really captured what we all love. It's about including people, it's about anybody can become what they want to be. It's about the real people and loving all of these things that we love and being able to turn up and dress up in whatever you want, including shorts.
I mean, it's very inspiring like that. You know, I was thinking about the theme of kind of the ordinary person achieving great things because they believe in themselves and what have you. And if you think about, you know, other movies and stuff, I mean, Harry Potter's kind of all about this ordinary guy who's just got extraordinary abilities and kind of finding that within himself. And it's very much like, you know, what you've done with the show. And, you know, the idea that we can all achieve greatness if we kind of put our minds to it and believe in ourselves, you know?
Absolutely, yeah. Harry Potter's a great example there. It's about growing up. It's about finding out what's important, friends and families, and as you say, believing in yourself. And you know, one of the songs, one of the lyrics says, "A hero inside us all." It's just about finding what that is and then going with it.
Fantastic. Well,
You've said it all.
We have indeed. We packed a lot in 15 minutes there. But thank you for having us here on the Buzz stage and also at MCM Comic Con. It's been a delight to be here. We're really excited to share the show with all of you finally after a few years of development and creativity. So hopefully we'll see you at the Other Palace in January.
Absolutely. And before we go, I know you guys are probably don't want to be vocal at all. But what would be amazing for us is if we can just get a little footage of everyone saying "Go Eugenius" with us. Is that okay? Do you reckon you can do that?
And
Yes?
also,
Excellent. Few of them.
and
Good.
as we're setting this up, I'd like to challenge all of you guys to follow this, right? If you're at a workplace with your colleagues and you all fancy doing this, if you can, again, put this on social media, it'll be fantastic. And all of your colleagues who work in a factory or in a shop or wherever you happen to work, in your office environment, doing Go Eugenius, it'll be really fun.
Yeah. So you heard what it was. I'm going to demonstrate, and then you guys can go with me. So you go, Go Eugenius! And that's what it is, okay? Everyone's going to join in.
That's it.
Otherwise, it's going to sound lame. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Go Eugenius!
Very nice. Thank you very much.
Well done. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon. Cheers. Thank you.
Warwick Davis and Team Eugenius. 22nd of January to the 3rd of March, yeah? Thanks. Thanks, guys. They did it all themselves. They didn't need me. Go and see them over at Warwick's stand. Find out a bit more. Make sure you take your comics with you. I'm nicking one of these tapes. They didn't hear, so I could have got away with that. Don't go anywhere, loads of prizes to give away. We've got some more Funko Pops to give away. We've got these fantastic DC shoulder bags. Loads of things to go. And of course, we got Andrew Scott on his way soon. That's Moriarty from Sherlock.
And as everyone's leaving, over here on my left, we have a copious amount of those cassettes and things and comic books. Come and help yourself, guys. Take one away. See if you can play it. I challenge you to play this cassette somewhere at home. They're all over here. Collector's item. There's a limited edition of these.
Yeah, it just goes to show. Even the most unbecoming of people can change the world. They can change the world. So don't let nobody tell you different. Yeah, there's a tough man living inside us all. He's inside us all. Just listen to the crowd. I hear them say, Go Eugene, yes, go Eugene. Ain't it funny how life turns out? Hey, go Eugene, yes, go Eugene. Where there's a spark, there can't be fire. Don't shoot
She's not worth it, but I think that she's perfect. No one knows how she makes me happy. I'm always hers and I always will be. 6 months is a pretty short time, but I can't get you off my mind. Spend the night curled up in bed. I remember every word she said. Let's stay, be so late. I won't go astray, just stay. We and me, and we'll sing. And dance all night, sleep on the moonlight. We'll sing and dance all night. Tell me if it feels right. Sometimes we'll be apart. Your love kickstarts my heart. Sing and dance all night. Tell me if it feels alright. Oh yeah. Tell me if it feels alright. Oh yeah. Let's stay. Peace away. I won't go astray. Just stay. We and me, and we'll sing and dance all night. Sleep on the moonlight. We'll sing and dance all night. Tell me if it feels right. Sometimes we'll be apart. Your love kickstarts my heart. Sing and dance all night. Tell me if it feels alright. Oh yeah. Tell me if it feels alright. Oh yeah. Thanks so much. I'll go do a new one. I'll do a new one.
Hello. Just seeing how loud the mic are.
Hello.
Huh?
Oh,
You're
oh
still
you're,
here.
you're still here.
Number one fans.
You do know the stalls and stuff like that. Yeah.
They're
Oh,
the-
you're still here as well.
They're the Statler and Waldorf of Hogwarts.
Do you know what I've
It
wanted
was
to try?
terrible.
Don't interrupt me. That's rude.
Oh, sorry. I apologise.
Wow, that's never been happening before. Right, I want to try
I have my
something.
fingers crossed.
Why? I don't know why we haven't tried this before, but we've never actually done a Mexican wave. Is everyone up for a Mexican wave? Yeah. I haven't started yet.
They don't sound like they're ready for one.
She laughs at my jokes. That should say is her. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to point like this, and when I come next to you, you've got to go, way, and I want to, way, as loud as you can. Do you think you can do that? I said, do you think you can do that? Much
Okay,
better.
yeah.
Are you ready? When I point the finger, you know what to do. When I point the finger, you know what to do. Are we ready from the beginning there? Mexican wave.
Like,
If you just want to go,
Sunday afternoon.
nah, that's fine. I'm good with that. Already.
They were, then they weren't.
On 3. 3.
You tricked them there. Oh, that was a bit lackluster.
Do you want to try that again? Marcus, do you want to try your finger?
Ready?
Yeah?
Oh, the
Oh,
sound.
they
No,
weren't
the
ready.
sound. Ah. It's just a bit like, it's like 50, but not even 50%.
Do you want to know how you really confuse them? You do this.
You do that way, and I'll do that way. Ready?
They're going to end up banging each
Ready?
other. Right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
They need to be much louder.
Right, what last
You've
one?
got to really shout out.
Okay, we're going to
It's
do
Sunday
this properly.
at MCM London. From this end.
Are you going to do it? Am I going to do it? Why don't we? Teamwork. You ready for this?
Okay.
We're both going to point. Really want to see those fingers. Really want to see those fingers. Then what? Shooting stars? Yeah, I really want to see those.
Ready?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Go grease lightning. Na, 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 na. Grease lightning. Go grease lightning. I think I love her. She laughs.
Oh my goodness
She
me.
dances with me. I think I want a hug. I'm sorry. I'm going to be totally inappropriate. Can I have a hug? She's so cute.
Okay.
You know what?
I'm going to do it one more time, right?
Really?
Yeah. And if you're watching at home on the live stream as well, you could just do it yourself.
Sunday dinner's going
Okay.
flying across the table.
Ready? What?
I love it. Someone's just come up and given him abuse.
Yeah.
I need some popcorn. Keep going.
Real world trolling there. You don't have fans. That's why I'm really hot. Anyway, ready? This way, going that way. Really need the
Biggest cheer. I want to practice.
really loud.
Hello, MCM London. That's
Ready?
what we need.
3, 2, 1. And back again. And back again. Back again one more time. There you go. Round of applause for all of you. Oh, aye.
That actually had popcorn.
Thanks.
Right, where's that lad? Come back, lad. Beat him up.
No, that was for you. There you
Oh,
go.
thank you.
I got some chewy sweets before.
Do you know what? No. Let's give away some.
Let's give away some secret word. Oh,
What you
that
gotta do-
word.
There, that word. It's not a bad word. Go on.
Who wants to win some swag? I can't hear you. What swag have we got?
Well, does anyone like Power Rangers? Wow.
Some people do like Power Rangers.
Well, I've actually got some signed Power Rangers Funko Pops here. I love like, oh, I need it. You did the really bad Batman impression earlier, didn't you? It was you, wasn't it? Come here. You're going to be our first contestant. We need 2 more
Who else wants to-
contestants. Go on then,
front there?
episode.
Come
One
on
more.
up.
Come on then. Right.
Okay.
Line up in the front here. Now, I embarrassed you. Now, this girl here was at the wrestling stars like, can anyone do a good Batman impression? She was stood all the way back there going, me. As soon as I got over, she went. So this is going to be good. I want your best. It's morphin' time impression. This is what happens
You've
when
got
you
to
really
give it
come up.
your all.
These guys will decide. So, are you ready? Let's hear it.
It's morphing time!
That's good, come on. There we go. Are you ready? You look so ready for this. Black Ranger here. Red Ranger, Black Ranger. All ready?
It's morphing time!
Wow, that was good. That's good. And then we've got the White Ranger. Because of the clothes. You all see what I did there, didn't
Nice
you?
try. Yeah, nice try.
The jokes get better. No, they don't. Right, are you ready?
It's morphing time!
Now here's the tough bit. Who thinks number 1? I'm not meant to laugh. One more time. Number 1. There we go. It was worth it. Number 2. Number 4. Thank you very much. Number 3.
Terrible.
I think number 3 has it. Sorry, guys. There you go, a signed Power Ranger pop. You just want to grab a seat there. Thank you very much. You've got some Mr. Beans left.
Yep. Ooh,
Would you just
wow.
like a Mr. Bean?
Not many beans left at all.
No, Bean. I'll go with
There you go. Where'd she go? There you are. There you go. Well done.
Well, you know what?
I don't know what. You're going to tell me what?
I've got another one. Ooh. Doesn't matter. I'll take it home myself. Who would like to win this one? got to do the butt wiggle. Yeah. Who'd like to win? Would you like to come win this one? Come on. Who else would like to try and win this one? Come on back, girl. You've been up once. Come on then, because you're right in front with your cat ears. Right, now. As you know, the Power Rangers have Mastodons, Tyrannosaurus, and they go, Tyrannosaurus! Tyrannosaurus.
That was great mic control, CJ. Great mic control.
I'm a pro.
Yeah.
I've decided that I want my own Zord, and I've decided it's going to be Penguin. So I want you to call. There we go. So I want your best Penguin Zord impression. So you guys go, Penguin! Or you know what? I changed mine. We're going to go, Koala! Because they are vicious.
What's wrong with the penguins?
But they're so cute, those,
Oh,
dressed
okay.
smartly. Okay, are you ready for your best koala call? Oh, she looks so happy about this. Okay, let's hear it.
Koala!
Are we ready?
Koala!
Take it, these are your friends. Yeah, don't blame me. And finally,
Koala!
I think you're in trouble. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. I think number 3 has it, doesn't she? There you go. Your own Power Ranger, and I think we've got some Mr. Beans for you as well.
We're going to have to locate another Mr. Bean. There's only one bean left in the tin.
You already have one.
Ah,
All right. Thank you very much. That's really kind of you.
Give him a round of applause. Are we getting closer to the
We are
moment that
getting
you're
close.
looking forward to?
Oh, you're
bless.
where's the person that already? Go on. There you go.
You've got
That's
another
very
one. There
kind
you
of
go.
you. You could have given her the sign pop. No?
No, that's mine.
Who's excited about Andrew Scott? You do realise he's just behind there, and if he doesn't get a huge cheer, he's not going to come. Who's excited for Andrew Scott?
I think they.
Who wants some more swag?
Have we got more to give away
Yeah.
right now?
No, he's one swag.
Yes, give it away, please.
If you want some swag and free stuff, you need to come to the buzz stage right now. You know what? You do the voice.
After 3.
Do the voice.
After 3?
You just do the voice.
Okay. If you want some free swag, make your way over to the MYM Buzz stage. Otherwise, you're not getting anything at all. Thank you. Thank you.
No, stay in your seat. Stay in, oh, go on. You
Oh,
stay
they
up,
took
give
it
up,
literally.
give up.
They took
Wait,
it
one more.
literally.
No, stay, Harley.
When I said
Harley,
come over to
back.
the